สวัสดีทุกท่านนะครับที่เข้าร่วมเว็บบินาร์นะครับผ่านทางแอปพลิเคชัน Zoom นะครับแล้วก็ผ่านทาง Facebook Live MUSDGS นะครับยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านนะครับเข้าสู่ National Webinar on UI GreenMetric World University Ranking for University in Thailand นะครับซึ่งร่วมกันจัดโดยมหาวิทยาลัยมหิดลนะครับร่วมกับ UI GreenMetric แล้วก็มหาวิทยาลัยอินโดนีเซียนะครับ Good morning audience who join via Zoom application and Facebook Live MUSDGS. Welcome to the national webinar on UI GreenMetric World University Ranking for University in Thailand in the topic Sustainable University Leader Towards UI GreenMetric World University Ranking, which is organized by Mahidol University in collaboration with UI GreenMetric and University of Indonesia วัตถุประสงค์ของการจัดเว็บบินาร์ครั้งนี้นะครับก็เพื่อที่จะกระตุ้นนะครับแล้วก็ส่งเสริมนะครับให้มหาวิทยาลัยไทยนะครับโฟกัสในเรื่องของการพัฒนาอย่างยั่งยืนนะครับและแน่นอนนะครับก็จะเป็นการแถลงนะครับหรือให้ข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับการจัดอันดับUI GreenMetric World University Ranking นะครับในปีคศ 2020 นะครับ The objective of this webinar are to encourage and engage Thai University to the sustainable development issues, also to deliver the details of UI GreenMetric indicators and data submission process for year 2020 วันนี้นะครับเรามี keynote speaker นะครับที่ให้เกียรติร่วมในเว็บบินาร์นะครับมีทั้งสปีกเกอร์ที่มาจากมหาวิทยาลัยมหิดลนะครับแล้วก็มีทางสปีกเกอร์นะครับที่มาจาก UI GreenMetric นะครับเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียเวลานะครับผมขออนุญาตเรียนเชิญนะครับท่านอธิการบดีมหาวิทยาลัยมหิดลนะครับศาสตราจารย์นายแพทย์บรรจงมหาสวริยะนะครับได้เปิดงานเว็บบินาร์ครั้งนี้นะครับแล้วก็เรียนเชิญท่านพูดในหัวข้อเรื่องของ Sustainability in Higher Education นะครับ Today we have speakers from Mahidol University and experts from UI GreenMetric. First of all, I would like to invite Professor Banchong Mahaisavariya, President of Mahidol University, for open ceremony and giving the speech on the topic of sustainability in higher education.
Professor Lili Fitri Sari, Chairperson of UI GreenMetric, Assistant Professor Junaidi, Vice Chair of UI GreenMetric, Professor Gunawan Tachono, Expert Member of UI GreenMetric, Associate Professor Kitikon Jamondusit, Acting Vice President for Environment and Sustainable Development, Mahidol University. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the UI GreenMetric World University Ranking are conducted by Universitat Indonesia, which has been a member of the International Ranking Expert Group since 2010. This ranking have used environmental indicators, namely setting and infrastructures, energy and climate change, waste, water, transportation, and education and research, to observe the current green campus policies and sustainable development policy of the universities around the world, to support the development of policy to prevent climate change and to change behavior which affects environmental sustainability, thus promoting the achievement of the UN Sustainable Development Goals by the year 2030, focusing on the integration of all three dimensions in the economy, society, and environment. The ranking gives a score based on the environmental and sustainability performance of each university. In the first ranking in the year 2010, 95 universities participate from 35 countries. In the year 2019, there were 780 universities from 84 countries, including 37 Thai universities participate. The number of participating universities increasing every year because the ranking can motivate them to improve their environmental and sustainability performance, such as promoting environmental awareness among staff and internal and external implementation of environmental projects, which can develop the university to meet international standards. Therefore, Mahidol University, in collaboration with Universitas Indonesia and UI GreenMetric, have organized the Sustainable University Leader toward UI GreenMetric World University Ranking to introduce the UI GreenMetric World University Ranking Network and qualify indicators. This webinar encouraged Thai universities to participate in the rankings, which can help to formulate policy and target goals towards sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to be here and also great honor for Mahidol to take lead in this webinar. And I hope this conference will be fruitful to everyone from every university to participate and also learn and share the knowledge from each other so that we can improve our environmental in the future. So thank you so much. สวัสดีครับ What I would like to speak this session, thank you so much for the invitation from Professor Kitikon that this is the experience from Mahidol University what we have done to encourage the project of sustainability in higher education. Concerning about the sustainable development, it has been raised up this issue since 1987. And the concept is that we are aware about the development that meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The problem is that when we look at the business, more and more they try to increasing the demand of the consumer. And this will increase the business to grow up and utilize all of the materials and also resources in certain conditions. The usage is, the speed of the usage is more than the recovery. And the speed of the problem that we create is more than the recovery time. For example, that when we're thinking about the cutting the tree, the big tree, it takes only 5 to 10 minutes to cut the tree. But when we're thinking about to replace the tree that we cut, it takes more than 50 years. If we're thinking about the usage of plastic bag, we use the plastic bag only one or half a day. But to recover from the condition of using the plastic, the pollution from the plastic, it will take more than thousands of years to recover. This is the problem of the usage and recovery. The problem that we create is longer and speed is faster than the recovery time to resume or resolve the problem. Talking about the progress of movement in this regards concerning about sustainability of our world, they have many activities since Stockholm Summit in 1972 up to now. Many meetings concerning about the sustainability development. And for the UN, the sustainable development has raise up the condition of the concept of development that meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. If we're thinking about how to make it sustainable, we have to thinking about the demands and the needs. If the rate of national resources can establish equal or over the rate of consumptions or the rate of environmental absorptions more than the rate of emissions, this will create the system which will be sustainable for our society. So this concept has brought to be aware in our country, in Thailand, by late King Bhumibol about self-sufficient philosophy. If we look back for the concept of sustainable development, at first, there will have three fundamental rings: people, prosperity, and planet. If we talking about in a common term, for the people is society, for the prosperity is economy, for the planet is environment. To make it easy to remember, we use 3P. In each ring intersects, if we concern about the society and economy, the thing to make it in equilibrium is the just. And for the society and environment, we have to thinking about the health conditions, healthy issues. If we consider about the prosperity and environment, we have to think about the utilization efficiently of the environment or resources. This is the 3P that is the fundamental. When the UN bring this issue in 2015, they realized that not only 3P is very essential, there should have another 2P. The first one is we have to collaborate or partnership all around the world. And every country should have peace. Otherwise, they will have more problem with the problem of peace. So they raise up 2 more P. That is the partnership and peace. So SDG from UN talking about 5P from former 3P, people, prosperity, and planet, and adding more 2P is they are partnership and peace. And this 2P that adding more has figured up into the number 16 and number 17 in SDG goal. And for the number of, from the 1st to 15, it is the umbrella or subset within former 3P. From 1 to 5 is related to people. From 6 to 10, related to prosperities. And from 11 to 15, related to environmental or planet. And number 16 and 17 is peace and partnership. So if we understand the former concept of 3P and transform into 5P and understand about subset within SDG goal, we will understand that this is the concept that we want our world to be sustainable. For Mahidol University, which is the higher education, Mahidol University is the top university in Thailand. We have important mission that the first one will create the human capital or future leader. Our graduate will be global talents in the future, will be change agent for the society. And the second product that we create is knowledge capitals. We have to conduct the research which have impact to our society, to our world, so that this is very important. When we're talking about the role of higher education in concerning of the sustainable problem, we have to think about to raise awareness, to train our graduates and students to understand about the knowledge and about the method to make our world sustainable. By leading the university with agreement from the dean of every faculty that we have to move forward our university concerning about the sustainability and have activities to motivate our students, our staff members, and also our communities. We put many knowledge into curriculum to educate our students, our postgraduate students, and we also demonstrate by example. We create several things happen in the university. At first, the first phase of our university 10 years ago, we developed Saraya campus that we have about 900 acres, which the first year of students will live together at Saraya campus. We create our land and building the construction control, landscape systems, and also infrastructure and traffic system to promote the concept of sustainable development. And the phase 2, from 2012 to 2014, we transform into the concept of Mahidol Sustainable University with healthy and happy workplace by setting an infrastructures. We emphasize about the energy and climate change. We have policy of waste management. We have the policy for water management and also transportation, and put every knowledge into education for the student, education for green. And the last phase, from 2015 to current one, we using the economy university policy. The concept is that we have to make our eco-town system, make our university as eco-university, eco-efficient and low-carbon communities, and bringing the green issue to be green campus with low-carbon faculties. The principle that we using, we have 3 principles. First one is resource efficiency. Second is low-carbon technology and innovation. The third one is community engagement. For the resource efficiency, we bring the issue of material, energy, and water efficiency. We bring the issue of waste minimization and also land and building. For the community engagement, we bring issue of education to the schools and conduct the research for many of the faculties, and bringing the system of safety, workplace and risk management, and also emphasize low carbon technology and innovations by reducing the greenhouse gas and smart campus. For the resource efficiency, we have many activities by increasing multifunctional recreation area. We create central smart parking building. We have a contest for garden recreation area, and reduce the use of plastic bag, the whole campus, and also expand into other faculties, other campus within the Bangkok area, and also outside Bangkok campus. We have activity to reduce and reuse plastic bag and ban the plastic bag for 4 years already. For resource efficiency in other events, including MU light out, reduce the use of electricity, and the electric tram for transportation. We received several awards from this concept in university. This is the slide to show our activity about the MU light out energy efficiencies. We can reduce the usage of the light between noon to 1 p.m., about 24% of usage. We also have organic vegetable garden in building and clean and healthy food. We recycle the treated wastewater for cleaning and flushing, 100% recycling of the water in our Mahidol campus. And use fertilized yard waste in Saraya campus for biofertilizer and organized fertilizers. And for low carbon, we have central greenhouse gas accounting or MU carbon footprint database and greenhouse gas removal accounting. We have community engagement by advocate and also teaching the student in the school, recycling the waste bank in schools, idea of green kids camps, and sustainable university network in Thailand. And we received several awards in outstanding occupation, health, and safety universities. And we also have Safety Day or zero accident in Mahidol University. And we received #1 of Thailand for Green University Campus for 4 years consecutively. The picture shows our campus in Saraya campus of Mahidol University. We also encourage the SDG goal from UN that we try to educate and also have research contribute to SDG. And for the campus, we have the role of university for SDG, educate our future leader, make people see, move, and achieve SDG goals. So this is our Mahidol University model to create the awareness of green campus, green university, and also SDG goals, as we mentioned earlier. So Mahidol is the role model for many universities in Thailand for green and sustainable and eco university. This is all the message that we would like to share our knowledge. And would like to thank VP Kitikon for many issues that have contributed and also the slide from Professor Kitikon. So thank you so much. สวัสดีครับ